And I'm proud since our Labour government took office in July 2024 that we've introduced a number of policies to improve our country's energy independence and therefore our energy security by increasing domestic clean energy production and reducing reliance on imported fossil fuels. And one of the best examples of this is the creation of Great British Energy, a publicly owned energy investment designed to support British clean energy projects. And I also welcome our Clean Power 2030 plan, which will mean most UK electricity comes from low-carbon domestic sources by the end of the decade. And this includes expanding offshore wind, removing planning barriers to onshore wind, increasing solar power generation, investing in grid infrastructure and supporting nuclear and carbon capture projects. And this King's speech has outlined our plans to go faster and further, taking definitive action to protect the energy, defence and economic security of the United Kingdom for the long term, including the introduction of an energy independence bill to scale up homegrown renewable energy and protect living standards, helping to tackle the affordability crisis, particularly for low-income households, including through our Warm Homes plan. We've seen firsthand the devastating impact of exposure to volatile international gas markets, which caused major price rises after Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2022. This government is taking measures to protect our citizens and ensure such stark and unaffordable increases are never passed on to households again, regardless of global conflicts, supply disruptions and sudden rises in international energy prices. With the war in the Middle East being felt in the pockets of people at home, this is more important than ever. And I welcome the fact that more stable energy costs for households and businesses in Luton South and South Bedfordshire and across the country is a priority, while giving the government greater flexibility during international crises. Our government's mission to secure our energy independence is just one facet of the work this Labour government is doing to strengthen our sovereign capability, using the economic freedom gained after leaving the EU to have greater democratic oversight and to intervene more directly in the economy through our industrial strategy and public investment, with a focus on backing British business and good, skilled, unionised jobs. There's no better example of this than our commitment to safeguard the domestic production of steel through the Steel Industry Nationalisation Bill, which we will debate later this week. This highlights the importance of the role of an active state in supporting its citizens, protecting our national resilience, our economic security, and our ability to act independently in the interests of our citizens in an increasingly volatile and uncertain world. I've spoken about the sovereignty and security of energy, but part of building a more secure Britain for my constituents is to ensure that everyone has access to a safe and secure home. And I welcome our Labour government's commitment to address long-term housing shortages, which have driven up rents, made home ownership harder and placed increasing pressure on social housing and public services. Increasing our supply through long-term investment in social and council housing with significant restrictions on right to buy under the Social Housing Renewal Bill, alongside planning reforms and reform of the leasehold system, including the capping of ground rents, will make the housing market more affordable and stable, particularly for families in constituencies like mine of Luton South and South Bedfordshire, where more affordable family homes are so desperately needed. Indeed, expanding our housing supply goes hand in hand with our efforts to strengthen our national resilience, reducing housing inequality and creating a stable foundation for long-term social and economic security, all part of building a stronger and fairer country for all.